must love his wife like he loved his own self. You got to become little Jesus. You know what? Let me talk to you about Jesus. He will never going to divorce you. He married you. He guaranteed that you will never lose your salvation. Because he will never going to walk away out of you. And guess how we treat him? Sometimes, guess how we do him sometimes. Sometimes we never talk to him. Sometimes we never tell him other folks about him. Sometimes we do things that we know doesn't please him. Guess what? He's never going to leave you, never going to forsake you. The same thing we do to Jesus. We don't talk to other folks about him. But he still loves you. He'll still keep you. Hallelujah. Amen. And every man in this room, I wish the married couple will look at their wife and say, I love you. Hallelujah. Amen. If you don't like your wife, fine. That is not what I'm discussing right now. He says, husbands, love your wife. That's an act of the will of God. Okay, wives, ladies, are you there? Yes. Clap to yourselves, ladies. Hallelujah. Are you there, ladies? Yes. Somebody said trouble. Now said by men, right? Now let's see about what the women have. He says the role of a wife is to willingly place herself under the position of the husband, recognizing his God-ordained role as head. In other words, the woman must recognize that the man, God has ordained them to be their head. He said in another way in verse 33. He said, nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife, even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband. Now, ladies, let me hit you with a heavy one. There is no verse in the Bible that commands the woman to love her husband. Yes, God expected you to respect your husband. A man is commanded to love his wife. A wife is not commanded to love her husband. Why? Because that's not what your husband needs. The man in your life does not need love. Let me tell you what your husband needs. Respect. That's why he always talks about that. You don't respect me. Your need, ladies, is in your heart. His need is in his head. His ego. I ain't seen your ego. That's exactly what you see. His ego. He ought to feel like king of the jungle. He ought to feel like he is on top of the world. He ought to hear you call him my strong tower. And even if you disagree with which you have the right to do, submission doesn't mean a door cloth. It doesn't mean a rag to walk on. That's abuse. Submission means that if I disagree with your point, I'm always going to respect your position. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Now, I want to let everybody know. Now, submission means that even if I disagree with your point, I'm always going to respect your position. And I want to let everybody know, my girlfriends will know, you my head, my friends will know that this is a major decision before I got to check with my head. I got to check with one God has positioned here. I may be smarter than him, more intelligent than him, more educated than him, make more money than him, but I want to tell you, God has put me in a position where he has placed a head over our home, and I am going to honor him.
Amen.
I'm not going to beat up on him. I'm not going to put him down. I'm not going to call him no good, good for nothing, doofulous, so and so. I'm going to disagree in all that you do to everybody. Because some of you girls work for some men downtown, and the men are good for nothing, lying, cheating, no good girls' cases, nothing, and yet when they walk in the room, you say, "Hey, Mr. Johnson, can I bring your tea? Ah, can I bring your coffee? You need your paper? Can I polish your table for you? You want some water to..." But the husband